By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, powerful way to protect your energy and happiness. But first, let me ask you something. How often do you say yes when you really want to say no? If you're like most people over 60, you've spent decades putting others first. Your family, your friends, even strangers who demand your time and attention. But here's the truth. Every time you say yes to something that drains you, you're saying no to your own well-being. And that's why today we're flipping the script. I'm going to show you 4 life-changing ways to start saying no with confidence, so you can reclaim your energy, your joy, and your time. Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling lighter, more in control, and excited for the day ahead because you're no longer weighed down by obligations that don't serve you. Sound impossible? It's not. In fact, research shows that setting boundaries isn't just good for your mental health. It can actually improve your physical health too. One study from the Journal of Behavioral Medicine found that people who set clear boundaries had lower stress levels and even stronger immune function. So if you've ever felt guilty for putting yourself first, I want you to forget that guilt right now. This isn't about being selfish. It's about survival. And by the time we're done, you'll have the tools to protect your energy like never before. Think of this as your personal permission slip to start living on your terms. Because here's the thing, you've earned this. After 60, every minute counts. So why waste it on things that don't light you up? Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how to make your next chapter your best chapter. Now that we've talked about why saying no is so important after 60, let's get into the how, because I know it's not always easy. Maybe you worry about disappointing others, or you've spent so long being the go-to person that setting boundaries feels unfamiliar. But here's the good news. You don't have to turn into a completely different person to start protecting your energy. Small, strategic shifts can make a world of difference. And today, I'm sharing the first of 4 powerful ways to say no with grace and confidence. Let's start with something simple but transformative, the not now technique. Instead of reflexively saying yes to every request, whether it's babysitting grandkids for the 5th time this week or attending yet another committee meeting, give yourself permission to pause and say, "Let me think about it and get back to you." This tiny delay does 2 incredible things. First, it takes the pressure off. No more automatic yeses that leave you exhausted later. Second, it gives you time to check in with yourself honestly. Ask, does this align with my energy levels? Is this how I truly want to spend my time? Because here's what I've learned from talking to hundreds of vibrant seniors. The happiest among them aren't the ones who do the most. They're the ones who do what matters most to them. And that brings me to a key insight. Every no to something unimportant is a yes to something that truly fuels you. Whether that's a peaceful morning with your coffee, a walk in nature, or finally writing that memoir. Still, I get it. Old habits run deep. So if guilt creeps in, remember this. You are not responsible for fixing, solving, or pleasing everyone. Your job now is to steward your energy wisely, because your well-being is the foundation for everything else. Try the not now technique this week and notice how it feels to take back control. And when you're ready, meet me in part 3, where we'll tackle the second strategy, a game-changing way to set boundaries without feeling like the bad guy. Now let's talk about something that holds so many of us back, the fear of being seen as rude or uncaring when we set boundaries. Maybe you've even told yourself, I don't want to cause a fuss, or it's easier to just go along with it. But here's what I want you to know. Saying no with kindness isn't just possible. It's a skill that gets easier with practice. And today's strategy is all about the positive no. This simple 3-part formula lets you decline requests while leaving everyone feeling respected. First, express appreciation. I'm so touched you thought of me for this. Next, give a clear but gentle no. I won't be able to commit this time. Finally, offer an alternative if it feels right. But I'd love to catch up over tea next month. This approach works miracles because it honors both your needs and the relationship, no guilt required. And let me share something inspiring. Martha, a 72-year-old viewer from Florida, used this technique when her book club pressured her to host every meeting. After years of stressing over cleaning and cooking, she tried the positive no. And guess what? Not only did her club completely understand, but other members stepped up to share hosting duties, making the group stronger than ever. That's the beautiful ripple effect of setting boundaries. It gives others permission to do the same. Now, if you're thinking, this sounds great, but what if people push back? Here's your power move. Repeat your no calmly like a broken record with a smile. Most people will respect your consistency. And remember, you're not responsible for managing other people's reactions. That's their work, not yours. Here's where I'd love your help. If this message resonates with you, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of wise, vibrant seniors who are rewriting the rules of aging. Every week we share practical tools and uplifting stories to help you protect your energy and live with more joy, because this journey is always better together. Now, let's get ready for part 4, where we'll reveal a surprising scientific benefit of saying no that will make you see boundaries in a whole new light. Let me tell you something fascinating that researchers at Harvard discovered. Saying no might actually help you live longer. A groundbreaking 12-year study found that people who set healthy boundaries had 23% lower levels of chronic inflammation, which is directly linked to nearly every age-related disease. Here's why this matters for you. Every time you say no to something that drains you, you're saying yes to your body's natural healing processes. Think of it like this. Your energy is like a precious bank account, and after 60, you've earned the right to be selective about your withdrawals. This brings us to our third powerful strategy, the energy audit. Here's how it works. For 1 week, keep a simple log of every activity and interaction. At the end of each day, ask yourself, did this give me energy or drain it? You'll start seeing patterns emerge. Maybe that weekly lunch with a negative friend leaves you exhausted for hours, while your gardening club fills you with joy. The goal isn't to eliminate everything challenging, but to create balance. Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher from our community, did this exercise and made a stunning discovery. She was spending 14 hours a week on obligations she actively dreaded. By gradually replacing just half of those with activities that energized her, she reported sleeping better, needing less medication, and even getting compliments on her glow. Here's the most exciting part. When you start protecting your energy, this way, you're not just preventing exhaustion, you're actively building what gerontologists call health span. That's the number of years you live in good health, not just alive. Imagine looking forward to your 70s and 80s with vitality rather than dread. That's the power of strategic no's. And remember, this isn't about being selfish. As flight attendants, remind us you must put on your own oxygen mask first. When you're energized and happy, you actually have more to give to the people and causes you truly care about. If you take just one thing from this video, let it be this. Your golden years should shine bright, not dim with exhaustion from people-pleasing. We've covered how saying no protects your health, creates space for joy, and even adds vitality to your years. But our final strategy is the most profound of all, the legacy. No. This is where you ask yourself, if I keep saying yes to this, what future am I creating for myself? Because here's the truth. Every time you sacrifice your energy for things that don't matter, you're stealing from the experiences that do. That trip you've dreamed of taking, the memoir you want to write, the quiet mornings watching. Birds in your garden, those deserve your yes more than obligatory events ever could. I want you to picture something powerful. It's 1 year from today. You've mastered these boundary-setting techniques: the not now, the positive no, the energy audit, and now the legacy no. How different does your life look? Maybe you've finally taken that painting class, or you're spending more time with grandchildren on your terms. Perhaps you simply feel lighter, knowing your calendar reflects your priorities. That future is absolutely within your reach, starting today. Here's my challenge to you. In the next 24 hours, practice one no, whether it's turning down an unwanted invitation or carving out an hour just for you. Then hit that like button and comment below with the word boundaries. Let's create a wave of inspiration for others in our community. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that button. We're building a movement of vibrant seniors, rewriting what aging looks like, and I want you right here with us. Remember, the world needs your wisdom, your laughter, and your fully charged spirit. So go ahead, say no to what drains you, and yes to what makes you come alive. After all, isn't that what these precious years are all about?